Explain like I'm 5. How do languages like Latin disappear completely? Because language mutates. It has mutated and speciated into modern European languages like Italian, French, Spanish, Portuguese, etc. Someone who spoke English in 1000 would not be able to converse in modern English because it has mutated so much. Latin actually lasted a really long time until the Middle Ages and Renaissance as a language of scholarship where educated people across Europe would use it in writing, although not in everyday conversation. It's a bit like how Windows 3.1 has disappeared completely. The people who use Windows 10 now, and would find it impossible to go back to the older version. The incremental steps between each version were really not that significant, but pile them up over 1,000 years and you can see how you end up with something very different from what you started with. Languages are always constantly evolving, adapting, mutating, so it is perfectly possible for a language to simply fade into obscurity, even without the people that used to speak it having to be conquered. If the old language had never been written down, they probably wouldn't even be aware that they had lost it at any point. Arabic is probably the most interesting one, because the classical dialect is actually in use in religious and administrative purposes, but every Arab country has its own very unique local dialect.